Hey, it's M92 by 39 Klitschko. Doing a review on my new, and also finally got done doing the upgrades. This is the Serbian PAP pistol. It is classified as a pistol, of course, because you all know it has no buttstock, so the barrel length does not matter. Again, this is a AK, I guess you'd call it AKM variant type pistol, like the Draco before it. This was relatively new to the market about a year or year and a half ago, something like that. But to my opinion, it's much better quality, and has a higher standard when it comes to the build of the Zastava factory that makes it. Of course, you can see I put quite a bit of stuff on here. Got the tan theme on it. Thought it looked really good. It's actually the first rifle I've ever did this to. All my other rifles are black, but came out good. It really did. Let's start in the back here. As you can see, I have a single point sling. I can't think of the brand. I really can't. But this sling is quite high quality. If you want my opinion, it's kind of like the same material as that toe and strap stuff. It's really thick. It's nylon, so it has a high tensile strength. Of course, you can see it's the bungee style cord, and in the inside you have a dual bungee system in there. Give a little extra stability and strength there. Now, one reason I do like is you can see right here, if you can tell, it's double stitched, and the stitching in it's very thick to begin with. That double stitching helps tremendously with the strength. And of course, they have a brace stitch across it to give it strength, and it's the most point that would see stress. These are polymer clasps. Of course, you can see here, it's like the MP5 style sling. Has the pull tab here, C clamp. It goes in. Believe it or not, I paid a whopping $10 for it. So, but for the money, man, this is a higher quality. I mean, I would have bought this for 20, maybe even 30, but very strong material. It's made well, so no complaints here. And of course, there is no brand. It's not marked with nothing. Of course, right here. Oh yes, that is right. That is a Hogue grips, if you can read that. Yes, you can. And this is the Hogue grip designed for the AK system. Of course, you can see it's dimpled there. It has large and small dimples all around it to give it a little more stability when it comes to grip, so you have less slippage. Again, this is tan. It has the, if you can see from an angle, you can see right here that there's a palm swell in here, so that's really good. And the difference is you don't use the original screw in your pistol grip. It comes with its own specialty screw, because the screw that you normally use is way too big, and by the time you screw it in, it's going to be sticking out the top of your receiver. So that's what's provided with this to hold it into place. This is a Hogue grip. I would recommend it for the American hands. Of course, this trigger here, you can see this is not a Tapco G2. This is not a 922R, because pistols do not have to be 922R. But this is a double hook trigger. Very good trigger. Of course, here you can see, that's right, sling adapter. And the other brand, I can't think, but the other really popular brand for these are sold out. But this is, I bought this from AK Builder. And with AK Builders, their kit actually comes with a punch, two Allen screws, and a drill bit. So basically you put the punch, hit it with the hammer, it punches two little holes in the receiver. I'm sure it would work. I mean, even though this is hardened steel, because they have to heat harden the receiver once they build it. And then basically I guess you drill it and do the whole 9 yards. I guess the drill's for this pistol grip. And then you put the screws in there so it don't come out. But it being the same design as the other one doesn't have screws. So, hey guys, sorry about that. I don't know, camera took a weird dump. Kind of messed up. But anyways, I was gonna go over this. It's a really good safety. It has the notch cut out, so when you bring back the charging handle, you can lock it back. And when you rack in a new magazine, click it out of safety, and it'll slam forward. Chamber around. Anyways, oh yes, that is right. I got a Midwest Industries rail system for it, but unfortunately, they sent me the wrong rail. Even though it was in the right box, it said, you know, the Yugo M70 Midwest Industries. You can see right here, rail system. But how you can tell on the Midwest Industries, I believe it only goes from R14 to R4. There's only 6 of these on the Yugo. Now you can look pictures up, look up other videos on YouTube of people putting them on their M92 PAP pistols, and it only has these 6. But there's a 7th one here, and apparently they gave me the wrong one in the right box, and this is too long, because right here, as you can see, if you can see it well, there should be more of the barrel exposed. And you see this? You should be able to tighten it back down, because it should be short enough where you can put this back in the notch for this to lock down. So unfortunately, what I had to do to make it work, and I was super pissed, so I had to think. And unfortunately, they like to put green Loctite in their shit, so you can see the holes are different here. It's a big hole. That's the one that was originally in. I had to take all 3 of these screws out, Allen screws, like this. They were here, and I had to move them over to here. Because before, when I put on this top piece, about this much of it from here up covered over the gas tube in the front. And I couldn't figure out what the hell, because I saw other people put them on just like this, and it was working fine, but I finally figured out it's the wrong damn bottom rail piece. So, what I did is put it in a vise, broke, of course, you have to in order for that Loctite to break free. You ain't breaking free that Loctite by your hand. So, broke it free, got all 6 of them out. Instead of being here in the original holes, I moved it over to a vent hole, which screws down just perfectly. And then you can see it lined up perfectly after that. I screwed it on, and voila, it works. So, and I believe this is pretty much this is the same rail you would use for any other AK. So, any y'all having problems with mounting a, say you have to buy a Yugo rail for your M70 or PAP M92. I think there's an M85 too, which is a 5.56. I believe is what it is. But you can buy any Midwest Industries rail and it will work. But what you're going to have to do, like I did, and you can tell because there's going to be 7 of these. On the Yugo, there's only 6. There's an extra one. Pretty much an extra, maybe 3/4 or an inch length is what makes the difference of it not working. But you can buy any one. Take out the screws here. Move them over. And it'll work. As you can see, it worked. Only thing is, there's a small gap right here, which isn't a big deal. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. But pretty much, that just kind of shows y'all that you can use any Midwest Industries for a M70 or the M92. Yugo. Like I said, the only difference is it's only 6, so it probably has an inch difference in the bottom. But this is a standard rail for any AK, but I got it to work. So y'all wondering, will it work? It will work. You just have to move over the set base mount for the gas tube over a hole. But anyways, and also this is the AFG, of course, Gen 1, you can tell right here. And I like the Gen 1 better. I like it. It's a little bit wider and bigger, so I enjoy that a lot better than the original, the number AFG 2, because it's too small for me. Of course, here I had to cut the front, as you can see, grind off that tack weld. And what I did is, of course, you put y'all's detent pin in first. You slide the spring over this detent pin, it goes right in. and then it's pretty much smaller in here, so it stops right about here. So you can push it in. You're going to have a, so you can see you're going to have a little bit of a tail coming out of it. See? And basically what you do is you line it up perfectly, and it'll be a little bit sideways, and then you get a little rubber mallet and hammer that pin in there to secure it. It'll take a whopping 5 minutes, if not less. And of course, and this is all from AK Builder too. This is from AK Builder, the detent, and the pistol grip was from AK Builder. So check them out, guys. Good prices, and they have a lot of stuff that you can't find. But this is the crink. Well, it's not actually. That's what they call it on the website, crink. It's a wrong word for this. It's not a crink off, it's a suchka. But anyways, this is the bell brake. It helps with cycling the weapon and back pressure and all that fancy shit. Oh yeah, looks good, don't it? Yes, it does. But anyways, that's about it, guys. I was doing a quick review of what I got on this rifle, what upgrades I did to it. If y'all like it, tell me, let me what you think. That'd be nice. Maybe give y'all an idea what y'all want to do with y'all's. So this is the Serbian PAP M92 AK pistol. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for watching.